Welcome to the kitchen this beautiful Wednesday morning on Wake Up Nigeria. It's time for us to prepare breakfast. Though this looks like a full fast, if you ask me. It's so good to have Chef Oge in the studio with us.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
I'm happy to be here.
It's our pleasure. Okay, so let's find out what we're having for breakfast. It's Democracy Day, so we need to go Nigerian, if you know what I mean. So what are we having for breakfast?
So we're having Okazi and Achara soup this morning.
Okay.
And I'm a native of Abia State, and this is the ceremonial dish in Abia State.
This is the ceremonial dish in Abia State.
Yes.
Considering the amount of protein, I can tell. So, Okazi, right?
Yes, Okazi.
Okazi, like Okazi leaves.
Yes,
right?
Okazi leaves.
Okazi and Achara soup.
Achara.
Achara soup.
Thank you.
Does Achara have a meaning?
Yes, it does. It's a variant of elephant's grass.
Elephant's grass?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay. That's why they say soups. There are so many vegetables.
And I wonder what my ancestors were doing when they discovered this.
Why
They must have been very, very hungry.
Why do you think so?
Before someone discovered this, because the process of getting this cleaned out to get the eatable one, you need to peel different layers before you get here. So I wonder how hungry that ancestor would have been to have gotten this.
We'll talk about that. Let's first talk about the ingredient, because I'm actually thinking the person was, you know, maybe inspired, was exploring things.
You're very
our
correct.
ancestors had the job of discovering food for us to enjoy later.
Very true.
So it's their responsibility, which they did well. So let's talk about the ingredients. What are we making use of?
Okay, so here we have our protein. We have cow leg.
Okay.
We have stockfish.
Okay.
Okazi leaves, which is the major leaf, and this is achara here.
Achara, okay.
We have snail. We have more dry fish.
Okay.
I love to put uziza leaves. Uziza leaves is a herb, is a spice that retains the flavor of your food.
Okay.
We have palm oil. We have achi for thickening. We have a little bit of egusi, and we have beef.
Okay.
And my ancestors never cooked with onion, but we're adding onion today.
They never cooked with onions.
No,
Why
we
did they
didn't.
cook with onions?
Because onions didn't grow in the east.
Onions didn't grow in
No,
the East.
onions didn't grow in the east, so they made use of crayfish, basically. But today we have yellow pepper, onion, and of course crayfish.
And then, okay, this is the crayfish.
No, the crayfish has been blended here.
Because I was about to say that you are about to fail the ancestors, but I cannot see crayfish anywhere.
We've blended everything here.
Blended it. So we have salt and seasoning cubes as well.
Yes,
and then
we do.
This is
It's yellow gari.
Yellow gari,
Yes.
which is going to make the eba.
You know,
that will
the yin
combine
and
and
the
put
yang
all of
of the
this
oats in.
together. I'm hungry. Do we have to? Can't we do abracadabra?
No way. It goes through a
Nah.
process.
Let's just do like this.
Very soon.
And the soup should be ready.
Yes, we're going to do the brrr inside the
No,
pot
not
now.
the pot now. The pot is a long thing. Oh yeah, run me through the process.
Okay,
How are we
so
going to make this?
we're starting with water on fire.
Okay.
Then we'll go in with the protein. We've already cooked the protein before now. We'll go in with
So that's why the stock is here.
Yes.
So this stock, is it for everything or just the cow leg?
It's for everything. We're using this broth to make the food.
Okay.
Yes.
What kind of meat is this?
It's beef.
It's beef.
Yes.
Okay. So we have the...
So once the protein are in,
everything.
then we start with the thickener and we end up with palm oil, the leaves, the achara.
Okay, so let's start. Let's start the
you.
process. So it does seem like a straightforward process.
Very straightforward.
It looks easy if you ask me.
It's actually very easy.
How did you achieve this stockfish softness?
Oh, we
did you
actually-
boil it or you soaked it?
Oh, no, we cook it.
Oh, you
don't-
cooked it like
Yes,
you
yes.
cooked it with the
Yes, we
meat.
cooked it with this.
Oh.
I love the bones very, very tender.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's easy to chew
Very,
and
very
digest
easy.
as well. Same with the fish. Okay. You know what? We are going to start the process now. All right. We are going to start the process now. In the next 45 minutes, we should have breakfast ready.
Yes.
She is an embodiment of wisdom when it comes to culinary ideas and tips and all. I've learned a lot this morning, and I know somebody is sitting at home and smiling broadly. Azuna. Okay, so breakfast is still in the process of being made. We're making uziza and achara.
Achara and okazi
Achara
soup.
and Okazi soup.
Yes.
Uziza, achara, and Okazi soup. Okay. So what's going on now? What's going
So
on?
we're adding the achi as
So
thickener.
let's start from the very beginning of what
Okay,
we've
so
done
we've
here.
added our cow leg,
Okay.
boiled stockfish,
Okay.
dry fish and beef.
Okay.
And now palm oil too has been added.
Okay.
So we're going in with our thickener, which is achi.
So achi thickens.
Yes, it
as
does.
a matter of fact. I remember we used to cook achi.
And now we're going with the
when we
pepper,
were younger.
onion, and crayfish blend.
So this is pepper, onion, crayfish blend,
Yes.
which, by the way, is against your ancestral beliefs.
Just the onion.
but it's still against it.
Yes. So we are bridging the old and the new.
Really?
Yes.
But it's still against it. Luckily, onions works in almost every dish.
Yes,
so
it does. It elevates
I'm
it.
sure we'll be fine. We'll be just fine.
So we allow the flavor, the thickener do its work,
Okay.
then we'll come back for more ingredients.
All right. So the thickener will do its work for how many minutes?
Yeah, about 5 minutes thereabout.
5 minutes. So while the thickener is doing his work, please tell us what we're going to do with the rest of this.
Okay, so periwinkle will be the last to go in.
Very last.
Very last one to go in.
Why did you not leave it with the shell? There's something exciting about...
Okay, where I come from, we do not eat periwinkle
She
with
has
the
said
shell.
where I come from 10 times this morning.
Yes,
so off camera.
I'm a native of Abia State and I'm proud of it. So where I come from, the Akwa Ibom mites eat periwinkle with the shell. They like the sucking thing. We don't do the sucking thing.
Okay.
We remove it from the shell
Okay.
and then we enjoy it this way.
Okay. So I've always wondered why doesn't get fried or something. Like, I don't get to chew it in soup. It just like goes down my throat like part of the food.
Okay, so we're adding it last now. Today you're going to experience chewing it in soup. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
It's such a very delicate seafood. If you put it for too
Talking
long.
about delicate, let's tell you about the delicacy we are making this morning. It's Okazi Achara served with gari, eba, as some call it. Yeah, today I'm going to try to be as evil as possible. The ingredients, of course, are yellow gari, achara, okazi, uziza leaves, fresh habanero, chili powder, achi powder, egusi, stockfish, dry fish, crayfish, momo, palm oil. Of course, momo is cow skin. Seasoning, salt, snail, and then cow foods, beef. That's coming from the cow skin in the last line is coming also from the cow feet.
Yes, yes,
so that,
yes.
or
That
cow
was-
leg, as some call it. So that's where we got it from. So that's what we're making use of this morning. It's quite a dish. And as Chef Oge said, it's a ceremonial dish.
Yes, it is.
The egusi is going in.
Yes,
now,
the
for
egusi is
those
going
watching, they are wondering, especially for those who are natives, what is egusi doing in the dish? What does it do?
It gives it a beautiful color. You know the granules, the way it is. Yes,
yeah.
it beautifies
Yeah.
the soup.
Yeah. I know some people do that with even ewedu.
Yes.
For,
And you know for ewedu, you can also add egg.
did you say?
Yes, you can add egg to your ewedu.
I can add egg,
Yes.
as in eyin.
In the place of egusi.
Wow.
Yes.
So far, so good. What have we been able to do?
Okay.
We need to see the soup.
Yes. So we added our snail, we've added achara.
Okay.
Yeah. We've done seasoning, salt,
Okay.
palm oil,
Okay.
and we're almost done. Soup
For
is
how
almost
long
ready.
must the achara cook?
About 10, 15, 20 minutes.
Just 10, 15, 20
No, it doesn't
minutes.
take so long.
Okay, but if the heat is very high, can you put it for a shorter period? Like, let's say
No,
you're in a hurry.
it's advisable to cook on low heat. Yes, it allows the ingredients infuse into the food properly.
Okay.
Sometimes I don't know where we are rushing to. I mean,
we are rushing to eat. Like, hunger
that's
is...
cooking on high heat.
Okay,
Low
so
heat is better.
this looks thicker. And
Yes.
of course, there's something about the achi and the way it wants to do style and draw. That's what it usually does. So yeah, so it's thicker now, thanks to that. So in a few minutes, we are going to put in the
Okazi leaves.
Okazi leaves. Are we still putting in palm oil? That's
Well,
all
we'll look at the color and adjust it if it needs
Adjust
more palm oil.
Okay, and then this will, of course, this will cook for how long? The Okazi leaves?
This should cook for about 5, 10 minutes. It takes a while to cook though.
5-10 minutes. Okay. All right. So this has to first cook
Yes.
before this is included.
Of
Unlike
course.
the wuru to the answer we do sometimes.
no,
that we
no,
just
no.
put the vegetable and let everything cook together. Okay. Now, I noticed you didn't use all of the stock. Is there a reason?
It was too much, and I do not like the stock, the broth, overpowering the other ingredients.
Okay.
So I still like my dry fish taste to come out, the uziza leaf taste to come out. I still like
let
every
them all
flavor. Yes,
shine.
let everyone
So,
shine.
of course, you can always use the broth for other things.
And no, that's because
other soups
basically
and all.
most Igbo soups, most Eastern soups have the same base. So you can use this. If you were cooking egusi, you can use this for your egusi soup, use this for your bitter leaf soup or her soup. And
Now, I'm very curious about something. In these times, one is trying as much as possible to maximize whatever they have.
okay.
I'm just wondering, is this the kind of soup that you can add water to and add some
Yes.
ingredients to revive it and still
Of
have
course.
plenty
Actually,
of it?
thickens. Okay, when I finish cooking it now, it's not going to be as thick. But give it about 6 hours, it becomes thicker.
Okay.
So it's actually, you can add in water, stir, add a little seasoning, and it goes round again.
Okay.
If it thickens, you know, way beyond what you want, you add more water, seasoning, and it keeps going.
All right. We want soups that keep going now. But take a look at your screen right now. Okazi Achara served with eba. The ingredients are there in case you missed it earlier, okay? So you can quickly scribble them down as you move along with us. This soup
So
looks
now the
amazing.
Okazi is going in.
Oh, it's time for it to go in.
Yes.
Ah. Okay, so this is how much worth?
This is 1,000.
1,000 naira.
Yes.
Okay. So this soup is supposed to feed how many people?
This should be able to. This would feed 12 people conveniently.
12 people conveniently. For
Yes.
how many days? I don't understand. I just told you that we are trying as much as possible to keep the soup running for a
It
while.
depends on the size of the family.
The size of the family?
Yes.
Okay, so
if
12
I say
people.
12 people, I don't expect you to have 10 children.
Okay, so 12 people, meaning that, say, 5 people for 4 days.
Yeah, 5 people for the 4 meals. Let's not say 4 days.
I'm deliberately saying 4 days because we can use it for breakfast and dinner. Yes, now. That's what you don't understand why I was asking if you can add water. So we keep adding water. So the soup is there.
And it keeps going.
And we keep going.
And it keeps going.
Yes, there are soups like in China, for example, that have been cooking for 50 years.
Oh, the pot
you
been
know
on
what?
fire for so many
She
years.
and I will continue this conversation because I need to learn a lot more from her. Chef Oge, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
When the soup is ready, you see the results. The urge I have right now to grab a piece of snail. Hey!
Wow.
Self-control. Self-control.
Home training will not allow you.
Pot, Abby, you the whole pot, my sister. Welcome to the kitchen right here on Wake Up Nigeria. Today's chef is Chef Oge, and she's prepared Okazi Achara as breakfast. So we'd like you to dig in while she tells us about the meal.
Please have a taste and let us know
All right, so
what
Chef
you think.
Oge, tell us about this. How did we come up about this?
Okay, so we mix this with achara, which is a variant of elephant grass. I had said that already. And there's uziza or okazi leaves. Those two are the basic ingredients for making Okazi and Achara soup. And I love to put uziza leaves. Uziza elevates and maintains the flavor.
Amazing.
Okay, so I had a lot of proteins inside. It's a ceremonial soup in Abia State, so you're free to play with any type of protein you want.
So what's your take?
Yeah, it actually tastes very nice and it's fantastic.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So how do we contact you on social media, Chef Oge?
So on Instagram, I'm Oge Sport and Spices. And on Facebook, I'm Oge Sport and Spices.
Beautiful.
So that's how you can place your order. For
This is the perfect Democracy Day meal.
In fact,
Yes, so.
please, we can't wait. Thank you so much for watching Wake Up Nigeria this morning. Enjoy your day. Happy celebration. Happy holiday. Bye-bye.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.